Okay, and we're back up. And this time I'm going over my what the build that I'm working on right now, which is my Predator's Mark build. For once that's finished, I will post another video of if there's any major changes to it, because right now I'm using a final measure holster, so I'm not really going to talk about that because that's going to change to the Predator Mark holster that the special equipment vendor is selling this week, which actually is enough to make my build much better. It's going to have to be re-rolled, of course, because I'm going to need the armor on it, because armor's best in slot. And then I'll have the Predator's Mark build. So, the pieces that I have now. What I'm running is right now 3-piece Predator's Mark with 2-piece Lone Star. And I'm sure everyone's wondering why we're on 2-piece Lone Star since there's many other 2-pieces that would probably work better in this build. I am running Lone Star because the 2 guns I am using are pretty much bullet hoses, and dealing out the damage that they do, I need the extra ammo. Otherwise, I run out. So, I'm going to start with my gloves, since we're not going to really talk about the holster. I am running Predator's Mark gloves that are rolled into firearms with assault rifle, health on kill, and damage to elites. This is kind of primarily a PvE build, but it will have some viability in PvP. And for the backpack, it's a Lone Star backpack rolled into armor that's electronics. And yes, I do actually have always one piece that will have electronics if I can make it work well enough, because I like the true balanced, decent DPS, decent skill power, and pretty decent toughness. I like that type of a combo. I don't want to specialize in 2 of the 3. I like having kind of a balanced that spreads out between the 3. So I run one electronics piece that has a stamina mod with turret duration and smart cover duration. That smart cover duration will go to turret damage once I get a turret damage. And now we'll go down. These are 1.3 Predator's Mark pads, because I don't have anything higher than that at the moment. So it's a Predator's Mark pad that is rolled into armor with shock resistance, enemy armor damage, reduced threat, and pulse duration. So if I do choose to use pulse, I have the pulse duration. Lone Star Mask has skill power. I could reroll that with increased kill XP rolled into firearms. And the mod that it has is a stamina mod with armor, and both can be better, but that will come later. And the chest piece. It's also a last modded chest piece with ammo capacity, damage to elites, armor, and pulse duration rolled into stamina, with 2 stamina mods. One's a new one, one's an old one that got a good boost to stamina and skill power with stamina and armor. I am using an ACR. I like the way the ACRs fill, and I'd rather have a tactical, but this is the one I've gotten so far, which has self-preserved, brutal, and provident. And how it's modded. Pretty much stability. Stability, accuracy, optimal range. Stability, crit hit damage and optimal range. Crit chance with reload speed and an extended meg. Stability, accuracy, and headshot damage. And it's actually fairly decent. A converted SMG 9A2. This thing is stable. I love this. And with the buff they got, it's just absolutely great, particularly in PvE. It has Predatory, Swift, which I haven't rolled yet, but I will, and Skilled, which is great. It helps get my signature skill back faster. And this one is modded with a compensator that has stability, accuracy, and crit hit chance. Then extended magazine with rate of fire and reload speed, and the small ADS scope with stability, critical hit chance, and headshot damage, which is really nice. And that is currently what I'm running for this particular build, and once I get the Phoenix credits and buy the holster, this build for now will be complete. Once I figure out some of the other builds and get those put together, I will certainly be adding those and posting videos about each build. For now, this is Hatchet Gaming, and I am signing off.